Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Hey, yo, phone no sick.
We're here with Tabari.
Hello, America.
He's hanging out in the back trying to get his game face on.
See, this is what comics do before the show. We sit back here. Some of us have drinks.
Now be careful. Don't waste any of your jokes right now.
Oh, I'm not.
Don't peek too early.
I'm not.
All right.
The narrator is Burl Love, the chief executive of the wonderful establishment known as CiN Weekly.
CEO of CiN Weekly. We're here at Go Bananas in Montgomery, which is a hard place to find. I thought I knew where it was, but I drove by it twice. So here's Tabari.
And now, thanks to his efforts, ladies and gentlemen, you tonight will be able to see a comic masterpiece or a comic disaster of epic proportions. But either way it goes, there'll be something worth remembering.
All right.
Tabari out.
And now we go somewhere. We're not sure where, but here we go.
That little announcement out of the way. You guys ready for your final amateur of the evening? Please give a big round of applause for Tabari McCoy!
Oh, that feels good.
Hello, Go Bananas. How are you this evening? That is very good. Welcome to the affirmative action portion of tonight's program. It's you and me are Al Sharpton people, so you better like it. And I know you don't want him eating all your donuts. Oh my goodness. I feel very good this evening. I thought we were doing something special for y'all, semifinals. You know, I thought about coming out, doing some raps, throwing some money at the crowd, but y'all shot the last time that you did that, so, I watched the news in the morning. I said, I-75 is actually clear, I can drive. And I was like, oh, there's a homicide and a rapper's dead. Well, looks like I won't be waiting for the remix. He makes another record, it's going to be one for the penitentiary. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I'm glad that everybody arrived here safely. The reason I say that is anybody besides me seeing the new Volkswagen campaign going on right now? The safety happens. Let me explain if you have not. This is the ads where the people in the Volkswagen, it's usually two people talking. My favorite is, of course, the couple, guy sitting there driving. He's talking, well, we could have had deposit, but, you get gas if you have Italian food. But I never liked your sister anyway. What that got to do with anything? She always makes me gas because I hate bitch. She's like, oh, well, driving down the road, next thing you know, smash! And the sign comes on and says, safety happens. That is not a good commercial. Here's a much better idea for a commercial like that. Remember the Dukes of Hazzard? Everybody likes the Dukes. Remember the Dukes of Hazzard? Yeah. Like I say, I know, come on, we ain't that far from Kentucky. Y'all know the Dukes of Hazzard. Dukes of Hazzard, every time they got into a chase, they'd have Roscoe P. Coltrane and Boss Hogg would be chasing them. And right when they get to the cliff, you hear that voiceover. Looks like them Duke boys about to have an incident. How come I can't have that in my car? I would love to have that in my car. But you know what would be even better? When I'm on a date with a young lady. Even if we going well, I can sit there talking to her like, hey girl, yeah. We got this really nice night. Oh, you went back to the room? Cool. I went to that with you. Walk over to the room. She's like, Tabari, you're the sexiest man I've ever been with. I know she'd be lying, but y'all did it. And I'm like, oh, Tabari, I love you so much. I'm going to go in here and make wild love to you. And I'd be like, cool. When I get ready to get right in the room, I'd be like, looks like Tabari about to get genital herpes. Well, not happening tonight. Thanks, Dukes of Hazzard voice in my head. Well, I see we have a little bit of older people in the crowd tonight. I want to thank you for coming out, and I know a lot of you have children. A lot of them now, there's a big issue, as our host for the evening was talking about before y'all tried to, set up a way to kill him. But I know there's a lot of things going on right now with children, and the MySpace.com was a very popular website. I don't think you have MySpace pages, but you can look at mine afterwards. But we'll talk about that after the show. In any case. There was a lot of things going on in the news about this. People want to protect children because they're worried about pedophilia, which is not funny. I'm not going to talk about that at all, but, well, I am. Let's go right there. Let's see. There's actually a congressman right now who wants to propose a bill to ban people from being able to use MySpace in public schools and in public libraries. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, that'll learn the pedophiles. You know, pedophiles have been in the game a long time. I mean, sometimes, you know, I don't even think they need the internet. I mean, sometimes you just record a pop album or ask them to stay after mass a little longer. I don't want to touch any nerves, but I went to Catholic school for 6 years. That's the one time racism saved me. I mean, it didn't happen as well for my friend Derek. We can't even walk past Yankee Candle Company. He'll be like, it smells like father. I'm going to church Sunday too, so I'll apologize to him. Now, there's a lot of attractive young ladies in the crowd. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate the time you took to look good for me. And for each other, because I know you don't really care about me, but in my fantasy world, yes you do. But, you know, I had trouble dating, and, you know, the best way I can sum it up is that when it comes to my dating experience, it's kind of like The Price is Right. In the final showcase showdown, everybody knows The Price is Right. Bob Barker after 60 years, that skinny ass microphone, because if you give him a bigger one, he might fall over at this point. I love Bob, but you know, you watch the last showcase, and the same thing happens. You know, come out, Roddy, contestant number 1, here's your showcase, a brand new China Hutch. And the contestant's like, I have paper plates. What's this? You know, it's always something that's nice, but nothing you really care about. You know what I mean? Whenever I talk to a girl, she usually looks at me like contestant number 1 at that showcase. But you know what contestant number 1 does at that showcase, don't you? Every time. Pass to contestant number 2. You ever seen contestant number 2's face? That's the way women look at me when I try to ask them for their phone number. I'm sitting there right there talking to the girl. Hey girl, you know, Tabari, I tell a couple jokes, you know, I like to make you laugh in a special way. She's like, haha, my friend would be perfect for you. She looks right at her like, you dirty heifer. But ladies and gentlemen, that is my time. Check out my website, TabariMcCoy.com. I'm out! Keep it going! With Tabari McCoy!
All right, Tabari, how do you think you did?
Well, I think I came out strong. I established the jab. I hit him with a couple surprises.
He did wonderful. He did excellent.
This is my new friend.
Wonderful.
So
He's very spunky.
I tried. You know, America's all support. I can stay
Now we gave you guys a couple minutes, so look at the ballot. All right.
Who's that? Brown. Some may I say, call me Charlie. The word is the herb, and I'm deep like Bob Marley. Lay back on the payback, Bob rotate the gates. Contact, can I get a hit?